Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, here to bring you this week's edition of Throwdown, and we are putting on a late one for you. And we are kicking things off with Super Junior Division action, as former champion Isaiah the Hammer Harris goes one-on-one with current #1 contender Shi Midori. Midori, of course, will meet Blanco Guerrero in 1 week's time, making his way into Clash of the Classless. But a former champion will be standing in his way. Will Midori pick up another victory? Or will Isaiah continue his destruction? We find out next on Throwdown. And King Heel in the building as Shi Midori makes his way down to the ring. Midori said this will be his year. Cleaned up the look, cleaned up the in-ring ability. But standing in front of him, as I mentioned, a former Super Junior champion, member of the underappreciated, Isaiah the Hammer Harris. Underappreciated, now back to full strength as we saw Dane Sanders make his Season 4 return. All 4 members as well as a newcomer. Underappreciated, trying to be a force to be reckoned with here in high-class wrestling. And Isaiah looking to put a damper on the mood of Midori by defeating him week before his championship match. Shi Midori, Isaiah Harris, and Throwdown is live. Harris out of the gate, big knife edge chop. Midori though takes it into the snap suplex. They cover off the float over, not even a count of 1. Harris back on his feet, European uppercut rocks Midori. An arm-trapped overhead belly-to-belly suplex, tries to follow it up with a kick. Midori's speed getting in the way there. Just clubbing blow after clubbing blow, followed with a clothesline to the back of the head. We've seen Midori slightly more aggressive this season, more reminiscent of his older brother Wizard. But he is caught now with a perfectly executed vertical suplex. I can actually see the chat feed, so it is free. But what's not free is Midori, as he is way up there on this delayed vertical suplex. One hand from the Hammer. All the blood rushing to the head of Midori, now kicking that boot away. Sliding kick right to the ankle, drops the Hammer. See what I did there? Midori now pops up into the Frankensteiner. And a good old-fashioned stomp, a to the face. Sliding drop kick. Midori letting those feet fly early. Grabs a hold of the arm, bars it, pulls back on the opposite shoulder, putting a hammerlock with the leg and a lever pull with the other arm. He's close. It's closer than he was last season. Beautiful splash in the corner from Harris. Midori gets dropped throat first on that top rope. And there's that kick to the chest that Isaiah was looking for. Now ascending that top rope. You don't see him fly very often. But a beautifully executed moonsault from the former champion. And another kick to the chest. Now into the cover. Forearm in the face. Count of two. Midori kicking out. But Isaiah laying down some pressure here. There's that big clothesline. Midori ducks out of the way. Now ducks under. Holds on. Snaps off the butterfly suplex. And now a shot to the spine with a kick of his own. Follows that up with a knee drop. Midori is feeling it. Midori been on a lot of people's lists as somebody who's needing to break out. Not is going to, but absolutely needs to. He falls into a cover quick count of one. And this is the moment he's been looking for. This here in Season 4 is the best he has looked. He goes for that clothesline in the back again. But Isaiah there with the reversal into that swinging DDT. Midori pulls himself up on the outside. That's not where you want to be as he eats that right hand. Harris going to follow him to the outside now. With a sidestep, throws that right hand to the gut. Midori trying to stay in this thing, goes for the slam, but Harris over the shoulder. Quick right hand before slamming him face first onto the apron. Another quick right. Big forearms rocking Midori. Harris goes for the spin kick. Midori was falling from the forearms. Responds with one of his own that drops him to a knee. Midori's strike game on point right now. Count of 7 as Harris is thrown back into the ring. Midori feeling it. Clothesline takes Isaiah off his feet, follows it with a back elbow. Harris though with the reversal. Beautiful escape. Roundhouse kick rocks Harris. But Harris catches him on the way in with the boot. Corkscrew neck breaker. It is a must-win season for both guys. The difference is Isaiah has already been a champion this season. He still needs to continue to step it up. But he's done something and might do it again as he's looking for a nail in the coffin. Or laying the hammer down. Moves it back. Forget the same time. Midori might forget what's going on. Oh, Midori out at 1. Midori back on his feet. But right into the clutches of Harris. Double knee gutbuster. Has him measured. Picking up speed. There's the nail in the coffin. And Midori could be out. And Isaiah the Hammer Harris continuing his winning streak. He's only lost 1 match this season. Unfortunately, it was the match that mattered most. Midori back on his feet now. Eyes glazed over. Blanco makes his way to the ring. This is your Super Junior Championship match at Clash of the Classes. These two stare each other down. Nothing gonna happen tonight. You missed Isaiah Harris beat Midori, who came in here when Blanco came down. It looks like those two are going to be separated fairly easily. But a war of words between champion and challenger as we get ready to move on to our next match of the evening. This all day Alex Davis looking to go one-on-one with the most dangerous man on earth, Ricky Shea. Ricky has made it clear that he wants championship gold this season. Knows that that journey can begin with a victory over all day Alex Davis. Davis, on the other hand, riding high after picking up a hybrid championship win over Logan Neal, continuing his ascent after leaving the Super Junior division. Hybrid champion in action next on Throwdown. Hey, Renneref was pretty good in that one. They are twins. One twin is very bad. The hybrid champion makes his way down to that ring. And that is not what you want to see. Shane Wolf with a kendo stick. Davis has no idea as he gets it cracked across his spine. Shane Wolf been stalking Alex Davis since this season started. Now going to work on the good knee. Elbow after elbow. Shane Wolf knows he has that match against Alex Davis at Clash of the Classless, looking to soften him up beforehand. Davis sent into the ring. Wolf gonna follow him up. You want to talk about somebody who's just been on a rampage, it is Shane Wolf as he stomps out the good knee. Goes for the forearm duck. Davis able to get that kick to the gut, but you see didn't have much on it. Wolf stood right back up because he could not plant. Hey, Ken Dostick is a hell of a tag team partner. And that was a hell of a clothesline as Wolf flies to the outside. And a Meteora. What you can see, Davis wincing in pain after landing on that knee. And Wolf going right back to it. Knockout knee strike. And Davis could be out cold. Shane Wolf knows that he needs to win that championship by any means necessary. And I guess that match isn't going to happen, so Ricky's probably pissed. Well, yes, a gun is technically the best tag team partner of all time, other than Bake. Great transition, as Steel City Strong Style look to take on the Gatekeepers here in Tornado Tag Team action. And I gotta say, I question the decision. You are going to take on one of the greatest tag teams in history a little over a week before you defend your tag team championships. Not the smartest decision. We still don't even know who they're defending against. All we know is it's Clash of the Classless. And I guess Iceman and Bake have it in their head, if they're going to have one of these matches at the pay-per-view, might as well have one now. Iceman is not chopped liver. Iceman is the GOAT, Junior. Maybe even GOAT at this point. But it is Vic Pierre and Noah Lassiter, the Gatekeepers, taking on the Iceman, Lance Walker, and Bake. Tornado Tag Team action next on Throwdown. Gatekeepers make their way into the arena. Yeah, this could easily be a 5-star match. These two teams have never had a bad match together. Ooh, Steel City Strong Style versus Project Mayhem. 6-man brawl on Blackout. Boy, that is going to be ridiculous. Snap. Everybody in here tonight. Lino in the building, Chip, X Factor, and now the champs. Steel City Strong Style. Ooh, Bake and Fly and Mighty versus Palmer, Gates, and Onslaught. Oh, Bake wants that rematch against Onslaught. You want to talk about a Haas fight? That was ridiculous. That was a big old Haas fight. This could end up being a technical half a technical masterpiece. Bake not the most technical guy in the world, and neither is big old Noah Lassiter. Although I've seen Iceman and Vic Pierre go 60 minutes. Tornado tag team action. And this one is a go. And immediately a clothesline out of the blocks from Bake. With a drop kick there to the small of the back. Lassiter going to hit the short arm shoulder tackle on Iceman. This one will be hard to call, so bear with me. Oh yeah, that was a technical masterpiece from beginning to end. That was the match where Vic Pierre almost won the world title. Bake just putting a pause on Pierre on the outside. Iceman, perfect neck snap. And Pierre just cannot breathe. There's the two taller men in the ring. Now Lassiter choking the life out of Iceman. And Bake already. Deadlift powerbomb on the floor. Pierre somehow fighting back. I don't know how he's in it as Iceman now sends Lassiter to the outside. Ain't nothing technical about this one. Fat guy super kick from Bake. And Lassiter sent face first into that barricade. Now Pierre trying to fight back yet again. Chop after kick after chop after kick. European uppercut now finally drops Bake as Iceman thrown face first into the side of the apron. Big Pierre trying to pull that left arm of Bake out of socket. Lassiter goes for the slam. Iceman able to fight his way out. And some right hands to the gut. Goes for the kick. Caught with a clothesline. Pierre sends Bake back into the ring to a waiting Noah Lassiter. It's that bad knee jam. Pierre up on the top rope. Bake getting beat on. Oh, guess I spoke too soon as Lassiter falls to the floor. Iceman runs past, gets caught, dropped on the back of his head. And a belly to Baker suplex on the floor. Holding neck snap in the ring from Pierre. Again, Bake going at it with Lassiter on the outside. Two former ultra-violent champions, and Bake is up top. Over Pierre, going for the elbow. No water in the pool. Instead, caught with that Mongolian chop. Iceman sidesteps, kick to the gut. Gets hung up on one side as Bake's hung up on the other. And the gatekeeper's in full control right now, but Bake trying to fight back. Big right hands, rocking Lassiter. Iceman sent over, able to hold on. Pierre could be looking to bring him in the hard way. And does. And now it's Lassiter caught with that powerbomb. Bake powerbomb and everything with a heartbeat right now. Lassiter with that uppercut drops Bake as Pierre goes down to the cover, count of two. A round kick as Bake slammed on the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Bake refusing to go down. Uppercut after uppercut. Mongolian chops. Bake still standing. As Iceman clotheslining his way through Victor Pierre. Bake finally leveled. Gets the uppercut again. Bake not having it. As Iceman has Pierre up in the ring. Lance Revolution. Man, get out of Gutbuster. And Iceman up top. As he's waiting for Pierre to make it back to his feet. Could be going old school. Instead goes for the bionic elbow. Pierre boots. Iceman back up. Iceman has Pierre in the air. Dropped with an icebreaker. Bake with an STO on the outside. And Run PGH gonna pick up the victory. Representing Steel City Strong Style very well tonight. I did forget to call the Space Tornado Ogawa. Take a look back at that icebreaker. Drop Pierre hard on his noggin. And Pierre was already beat down from Bake on the outside. And the tag team champions look ready for whatever. Oh yeah, nobody's kicking out of the icebreaker at all. Although this show might be kicking out kind of early, because we are already on our next to the last match, and boy is it a good one, as old rivals go one-on-one yet again. And the former multi-time champion Showtime, the fastest man to the Triple Crown, takes on Steve Taylor, and Steve Taylor has been unstoppable this season. Steve Taylor has pinned Logan Neal, Tim Heel, and Wizard in his first 3 matches. Looking to complete the quadruple double against Showtime. Oh, Stevie deserves a title shot. And you know what? There's an argument to be made. Not, Clash of the Classless is set, but you got to think Steve is the next guy on the list. You beat the champion and the #1 contender. As we await the entrance of Sudden Death. Sudden Death, the only man currently with 2 t-shirts. That, of course, the design he came out with late last season. Also has that brand new design that he has been wearing over in Supernova. Both these shirts available from their respective websites. Gotta think this could be the year that Steve Taylor goes back to the top of the card, where Steve Taylor has proven himself, and all he needs is that shot. Living off that Miss Cutter Money residual check. X Factor going with Showtime. It's hard to bet against Showtime. 3-time Super Junior champion. 3-time World Heavyweight champion. 1-time Hybrid champion. The leader of the Grove Street Goons. This man is in the building. The big bonanza. Steve Taylor looking to take out everybody this season throughout the triad, apparently. And there goes the pyro budget. We're not even done with the show yet. We might have to turn the show off now. Bake currently double titled up, but for how much longer? Stackworth said next week's Voltage, defending that title against Steve Taylor. Not to mention defending those tag team championships at Clash of the Classless. Showtime with the most extravagant entrance of all time. Guess that's what happens when you are the youngest and fastest Triple Crown champion in HCW history. I mean, you get to do what you want. Also won the cash-in briefcase. Steve Taylor, Showtime, live, now. And Steve not going for a lockup, instead up and down with that vertical suplex. Stomping the life out of Showtime. Showtime though breaks, European uppercut, creates a little bit of space. Now finally gets that lockup he was looking for, transitions into the side headlock, now to the top wrist lock. Showtime, known for his blast, does not mean he is not a great wrestler. That modified STO takedown. But Steve right there on him, sends him into the corner the hard way, catches him on the way out into a snap suplex. Taylor at the absolute top of his game. I have not seen him this good since about 2009. Showtime off the arm drag, now going for the strikes. European uppercut rocks Taylor in the corner. Showtime gonna send him down. Rolling Thunder into the splash. Oh yeah, 2013 was really good, the Bake rivalry, but oh! Showtime throwing himself at Steve, trying to get that splash in the corner. Taylor got the knees up, no sir. Now sidesteps that boot. Showtime sidesteps off the rope, snaps the head scissors. At one point, after the revival of the Triple Threat and the Goons would go at it for an entire season. This was the match headlining all around the world, and now we are seeing it yet again. Is Taylor going to shoot the half into the cover? Not even a one count. Is this thing going to continue? Showtime, very smart, slides out of the ring, now playing a little ring around the rosy. Waits for Steve to make his way back in, but again gets caught, sent off the ropes. Taylor going for the back elbow, Showtime not having it. Instead, Steve going to send it one more time into the hip toss neck breaker. Now I can take a breath. And Steve gonna look to keep Showtime grounded, working on that neck, now into another quick cover, something he's always been very good at. Forcing his opponent to expend that energy. Back on his feet. Yet another snap suplex. This time, though, hanging the legs up on the ropes. Showtime, though, on the way back up. Short arm shoulder tackle. And recover from Showtime after just pounding Steve Taylor's head off the mat. A one count. Now again, into that double wrist lock. Oh no, that's a modified key lock there as he's lifting Steve off the ground. Picking up speed off the ropes. Rana into the face buster. Over the shoulder, cracks the arm. Now has Showtime up on the shoulders before dropping him throat first across the top rope. Great clothesline. Is Taylor staying on Showtime now? Drops the knee across the forehead. Showtime up yet again, and it was so nice he did it twice. Going for the leg, Showtime though with the up kick. Showtime looking to gather a second win here. Pair of clotheslines, ducks under, short super kick. And pop up into the boots. Showtime looking to spoil the season. Taylor able to kick out and keep this thing going. Overhead kick from Taylor. He makes his way to his feet, but gets caught with that boot. Shotgun boot out of nowhere. And Showtime finally puts a stop to Steve Taylor's momentum. What a kick. Nobody in this building saw that kick coming. Showtime had a point to prove and did just that. There's the double boot. Almost get the win there. Look at how quick this is, though. Shrugs, bam! Out of thin air. That shotgun boot. And Showtime standing tall. Showtime celebrates his victory. And we move on to our main event of the evening. All four of these women have laid claim to the #1 contendership. Everybody has picked up a victory over the other, and now it's time to settle it. Four Corner Survival, #1 contender for the Women's Championship, as Amaya, Jessica, TJ Ramirez, and Breeze take each other on and take each other out. Who will be the last woman standing? We will find out in our main event coming up next on Throwdown. Apparently, I thought the match was ready. It was not. So, Four Corner Survival, main event, next on Throwdown. Amaya, the Latina sensation, makes her way out first. Can one of these rookies shock the vets and walk out #1 contender? Amaya been on a hell of a streak. She was never the one that was supposed to make it. another rookie. Jessica has also had a hell of a fourth season. Well, first season, season 4, you get my point, it's kind of hard to say. Jessica's beaten some of the top women in this company along with Amaya. Those two proving they belong, but now the competition gets stepped up. As Breeze from Project Mayhem makes her way to the ring. The last woman out. The Queen of Darkness. The Queen of HCW. EJ Ramirez in the building. I mean, they very well could catch an L Clash. As it is time to rise with the fallen. I don't know, though, man. You got to think about something. The one thing that is in these women's favor is that Liz has not have the best record in no DQ matches. Being that this match will take place at Clash of the Classless, anybody has a chance. It's Amaya, Jessica, Breeze, and TJ Ramirez. The main event live. And a beautiful leg lariat there from Jessica, who immediately goes after Ramirez. And a big forearm puts Amaya on the floor. Breeze gonna follow her out. This one, 4 women. All 4 legal. No rules whatsoever. And it is elimination. Now going back to work. Russian leg sweep as Amaya fights off Breeze on the outside. Big forearm. Breeze snapmares Amaya down. Hezzy drop kick. And in the ring, that beautiful hesitation DDT. As TJ looking to get a quick one here. The ref out of position. That's the bad runner ref. Amaya face first. into the apron. Bree's going to violate Wizard Rule, but you know what? She's down. Do what you want. Jessica drops that elbow across the throat of TJ Ramirez. Jessica, the only woman left in the ring. TJ now follows her back in. Maya also in the ring, right there on TJ. Now you can't change it now. Maya showing the strength, squatting TJ before the vertical suplex. Jessica fighting from the apron, going to make her way back in. He's trying to fight off both of them with kick after kick from Jessica. Big roundhouse levels Breeze. The rookie's the last two standing, now going at it, center of the ring. Elbows. Jessica back on her feet, stumbles Amaya, but Amaya runs in, sends her to the corner, goes for the clothesline, eats a back elbow. And that big forearm drops Amaya, goes for that calf kick again. TJ had it scouted. Athleticism there as Amaya with the kip up. TJ drops Jessica's throat first, and Amaya eats that pump knee right to the jaw. Sent to the outside. TJ able to block, followed up with a spin kick, now clotheslines Jessica to the floor. TJ right there, falling star face buster. Amaya with a moonsault to the floor. These women trying to impress. Now setting Jessica up. Powerbomb on the apron. And a super R-type cutter in the ring. Breeze could be out first. Breeze down for the count. And that did not last long as she got hit by everybody. Jessica half dead as Amaya putting the paws on her. Leg drop there from TJ. Amaya goes low for the boot. We'll be thinking about that powerbomb one more time. Instead, alley-oop bomb into the cover. Quickly hooks the leg. Jessica out of there after that onslaught on the floor. It is Amaya and TJ Ramirez. Amaya forearm after forearm. Looking to hit yet another moonsault here. TJ out of the way. She keeps going into the cover. And Amaya has cleaned house. 2 eliminations in this 4-corner survival match. We take a look back at some of the action. There was that beautiful jumping DDT from TJ. Look at this right here, though. Falling star facebuster in the ring. Thanks, guy. And then it'll be a moonsault to the floor, a powerbomb on the apron, a super R-type cutter in the ring. Absolute mayhem everywhere, as the representative of Project Mayhem would be eliminated. Amaya would then follow it up with that alley-oop bomb, quickly into the cover, taking Jessica out of the equation. Rival down, and now the only thing left, TJ Ramirez, that beautiful hesitation moonsault. And it doesn't matter what X Factor said, because all his picks were wrong. As the Latina sensation is now making her way to Clash of the Classless to take on Liz in a women's championship no-holds-barred match. And what a main event we just witnessed. And that is also going to do it for us here on Throwdown. So for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Jessica, Breeze, TJ Ramirez, but most importantly, Amaya, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B-I double signing off. We'll see you on Monday for Mayhem.